Hello, Miss Weaver's class. I hope you're having a great day with Mrs. Carroll. We are going to begin our math class today by taking two column notes on our vocabulary. So at the top of your paper in your journal, you're going to write Topic 20, Probability, and Graphs, because that's our topic, 20, and it's the vocabulary. On the left-hand side of our two column notes, we're going to write the vocabulary word. So our very first word is survey. On the right-hand side, we're going to write what a survey is. And a survey is asking different people the same question and record their answers to collect information. So I'm going to give you an example of a survey, which we'll take here in a few minutes. We are going to select your favorite pet. And our choices today are dog, cat, horse, gerbil, and bird. And we're going to pause here so you can get caught up. All right, moving on to vocabulary word number 2, which are tally marks. What are tally marks? They are marks made to record information as data. And tally marks are just vertical lines. You've all seen one, whoops, that one right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you make the 5th tally mark, make sure you do it on the diagonal. It makes it easy to count by 5s. And then 6, 7, 8. Vocabulary word number 3 then is data. Well, what is data? Data is any information that is collected. Now, we are going to do our class survey. So underneath data, you can write dog, cat, horse, gerbil, and bird. And I'm going to pause here because Mrs. Carroll, you can write those animals on the board, those pets, and you could take a class survey and to see what is the favorite pet of our class. Well, I'm excited to hear what the favorite pet of our class is. You'll have to let me know when I get back. Okay, moving on. We are going to vocabulary word number 4. Now, boys and girls, if you use one side, just go to the back side of the paper. We are on outcome. What is an outcome? It is each possible result of a situation. So, for example, over on the left, I'm going to draw two circles. This is circle 1. And here is circle 2. And I'm going to cut them in half. And on circle 1, I'm going to write A and B. And on the other one, we're going to have the number 1 and 2. So, if I saw how many outcomes, if these were spinners that we could spin, if I spinned on the circle 1, it could land on A. And if I spin this spinner on circle 2 here, it could land on the 1, so A1 is a possibility. Or it could land on A and 2, B, 1, or B, and the last one is 2. So if I do this, there are 4 possible outcomes. I'm going to pause here so you can catch up. Moving on to vocabulary word number 5, tree diagram. Okay, what is a tree diagram? A tree diagram is a drawing of all possible outcomes. For example, if we have the same scenario as up on number 4, we can draw it in this tree diagram. I have in circle 1, I have my choice A, and I have my choice B. And circle 2, I have my choice 1 and 2. So this is what a tree diagram looks like. So I take this A and match it with a 1, so I could have A1. I have the A and I can match it with a 2, so I could have A2. B matched with the 1 would be B1, and B matched with the 2 would be B2. So this is what a tree diagram looks right here. And this is another way to show the outcome in number 4. Our next vocabulary word is possible combination. So number 6, possible combinations. Possible combinations are all the ways you can possibly put results together. So, if you go back to number 5, that's a possible combination. This one, and this one. So, there are 4 possible combinations on that example. Number 7, multiplication. Multiplication is the repeated addition of a collection of sets. So, for example, we have 2 circles, and 2 more circles, and 2 more circles. So we have 2 times 3, and that equals 6. We could, another way we could say that, here's 2 groups. 1, 2, there are 3 in each group. 1, 2, 3. So 2 times 3 equals 6. Vocabulary word number 8, bar graph. A bar graph is a graph that uses bars to show data. Now, we've already done a bar graph in our class. We did a bar graph of ways we get home from school. So we draw a vertical line and a horizontal line, and we collect our data and we draw our graphs, and it looks very similar to that. I will pause so you can catch up. Okay, our next vocabulary word is scale. What is a scale? A scale is units used in a graph. So, for example, if we had our graph and we drew our lines, this is our scale. We'll start at 0. This number could be 2, 4, 6, 8. So right here, this is our scale. Moving on to vocabulary word number 10 that goes right along with scale is interval. An interval is the amount between the numbers on a scale. So, on our example for number 9, we have 0, 2, 4, 6. When we count from 0 to 2, that's 2. When we count from 2 to 4, that's 2 more, and 4 to 6 is 2 more. So our interval would be an interval of 2. I'll pause so you can catch up. Our last vocabulary word, I know you're happy, is misleading graph. And a misleading graph is a graph that misleads. What's that word mean, misleads? Kind of means it's not really what it looks like. What it really is not what it looks like. So a graph that misleads the understanding of data. That's the end of our vocabulary for topic 20. Great job, students. I know you're having a great time with Miss Carol, and I will see you soon.